Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bravo 80.
Dart starting with a pass here. It's cut right side by Watson. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give the quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18, 10. Hawks, 7, Hawks.
Dart from the pistol. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Packers the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready? Packers 18, pioneer. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Textbook pitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now, they need 7. Dart gonna throw again. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready. Set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Set. Hut. 50. Green.
Now give left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second down, looking for options. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 black. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Nacua's got it again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
White.
Third down from the gun. Oh, it's an interception! And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On first down, here's Dart. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down, kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Ready.
Handoff now, running right. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Riddle knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Two drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Rams. Set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black Ultra. 60 red. Set.
They're throwing it. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Ready.
And they just get the play off. Cut out left. He's still going at the 30. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
43. Hut, hut.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 26-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Here's a throw. Has it down close. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 7. Joshua Carney to kick off for the
Ball is
Rams.
set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. From the gun, here's Dart. short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Go.
They are throwing it again. This is Reed working the right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41.
Ready? 60 Bisons.
Now Dart. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check up.
Dart setting in the throw here. Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down. 52 bull.
They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll throw here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready. Red 38. Hut.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Here we go, set. 45. Wide. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
33. Yellow. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got to completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Rams 14, Packers 10. Joshua
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. He swings in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fitz.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Got to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Darts looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dart going to throw again. All the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
22. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Darts back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Max Melton with the INT.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Set.
They'll throw to start the drive. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Here start now. Avoid some trouble there. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 70 Lion. Check go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. Set.
They'll go play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. Solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Right blue. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the
The analytics are
7-yard
pretty
line.
clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Green. Set. Ready.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard gain on the ground, and that's going to bring up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Black set. Blue 30. Hut.
McCaffrey. He's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Packers 17.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to throw, here starts. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
First down, Green Bay.
Now Dart. Cut down the field, Golden. It's a Green Bay touchdown.
Pass complete.
The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hut.
Back now, pressure coming. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down. Black 40. Set.
Working now from the gun. It is cut left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, As I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go, set, ready.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 10 black.
Third and long for him here. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down, looking for options. This is in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Third down now. Here's Dart. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Green Jack. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Blue strike. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Hut.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready, set.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on, set. Kicking, 18. Ready,
Here's the backup. First throw. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers' side of the field.
Complete to Atwell. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Crutch. Warrior 70.
Throwing it again here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
They're going play action. He's got the hook up to Atwell. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Packer 60. Ready?
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This from just 23 yards away.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll go left side with McLaughlin. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
27.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, check out.
Now we're on the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
38-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, big drinks, bouncing to the groove. All bodies got ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18 ready. Step ready. Step ready.
Looking to throw here. Fits it through the middle. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
7 Pirates. Step 2. 70.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Another throw here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 6.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Still sticking with the passing game. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk. Go.
From the red zone now. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the jump.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Back. Ready.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the set.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Packers 31.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Take off.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams losing by 4. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now. He connects downfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He's got a man left, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on, set, go!
He'll look to throw it. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
7-yard line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
26-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Now that, cut 19, cut, Gravity Lions!
Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Check go!
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.